Hello Aries, this is Gypsy Spirit here, ready to give you your love reading for March 9th. And I'll cut through the formalities as quickly as I can. As we all know, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, and I am pulling my camera up closer to me. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it's a general reading for all Aries. So you can pick and some of it may resonate, some of it may not. You pick your storyline. Also, if you want your own personal reading, you can always get that by going to my website that is listed in the description box below. You can get your own personal website. There's lots of, your own personal reading. I'm tongue twisted this today. Be patient with me. You can get your own personal reading. There's a lot of options there for you. Also, if you're on my website, go to the front page. There's a lot of options. The other thing that I want to say is if you like this video, please hit the like button. And, of course, leave me a message if you feel led to do that. I always respond to my messages. And by all means, hit the subscribe button so you can find out or get notified every time I put something out. So Aries, let's go ahead and get started. I have already picked your cards. I'm using the Romantic Tarot deck. And what I'm seeing here, Aries, is that like you're in a relationship and you've really been trying to stay on the straight and narrow. You've been trying to straighten things out in your life that aren't working for you. And, especially with it being so close to the new year, we're in this new year. And I think that maybe for some of you, you've made some resolutions that, things are going to be better. You're going to be a better person. You're going to have better relationships and just really trying to work on yourself altogether. So I have the Chariot card here, which is a very major card. What that means is that we all have choices and we all have patterns, unhealthy patterns that sometimes we try to remove out of our lives, especially when we're in the situation that I'm seeing many of you in, that you're trying to make things right in your life. And so what happens is we have like our spirit guides that are trying to, lead us down a good path in our lives, but yet on the other side, sometimes we have temptations and we tend to, get off that path that we're doing really well on and take that road to something that we're used to being on, which is that road of temptation. And that's what I'm seeing here with your relationship with the person that you're with, is that, sometimes we have to go through a bunch of shit to get out of it and get back on the right path. And that's what I'm seeing with you. There's been some sort of conflict. I'm getting that there's some sort of narcissism in the person that you're with, and that has created conflict. I mean, you like this person. You want to be with this person, but deep down you know that this person is not good for you. So I'm getting like the Two of Swords in reverse. And what this is showing is that there was some sort of an issue, a conflict or something that didn't set well with you, and now you've kind of have justified it and found the solution to whatever the problem was or whatever the issue was. I'll give you a really good example. My last boyfriend, when I first met him, I kept hearing, I kept visualizing or seeing something about him that wasn't right. And I kept, my mind kept going back to something that had happened to me when I was a little girl, where I was sexually abused by this man. And at the age of like 52 or whatever, I was in this relationship with a guy, and I kept having that memory. And something kept telling me that the guy that I was with was as nasty as the man that had molested me as a child. And I kept trying to justify and saying, I was telling myself, no, this guy is nothing like that man was. And, I just kept trying to get it out of my mind. I was trying to tell myself that, you've got it wrong, just really trying to justify or convince myself that the guy that I was with was a good person, and that I was just thinking crazy stuff, trying, comparing them to get to each other. But let me tell you something. If that's happening to you, if you're with somebody and you're getting like flashbacks of something that happened to you as a child, or something traumatic that happened, and at this time that you're with this person, then that's your spirit guides, that's your conscious, that is your intuition, your higher divine self trying to warn you about the person that you're with, just as it was with me. In the end, 2.5 years later, after I had been with this person, I realized how much of a jerk. I mean, I don't know if he molested children. I don't think he did, but I saw just how bad of a person this person was that I had been dating for 2.5 years, and that's what my and there was another guy that I had dated that was really bad, and even when I had met this guy that I'm talking about, we were dating. Also, my higher divine self, my intuition, kept bringing me back also to the guy that I had dated that was really bad. And so what I'm trying to tell you is that you're really trying to work on yourself. You're trying to make things right for yourself, but you're being drawn into relationships that are not healthy for you. And the reason why is because you still have that energy that you haven't let go of that attracts you to these kind of people. And I say that because you've got the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? Where the Ten of Pentacles, and this is a love reading, so, and I'm going to treat it as a love reading. So it's, the Ten of Pentacles is all about, you finally have reached that point where you're really happy, everything is good. But if you see her, she's got her finger on her chin, like she's saying, something's not right here. And that's exactly what's going on with you, Aries. It's like, that something is not right with this relationship, this person. You're trying to get on the right path. You're trying to make your life better and, live a blissful, happy life. But yet you're with this person. You're trying to justify the goodness of this person and reason with yourself, convincing yourself that you should be with this person, they're a good person, so forth and so on. When deep down inside, your conscience, your higher divine self, whatever you want to call it, intuition, whatever, is trying to warn you and tell you this is no good. And this is what this card here is telling you, that it may look, the whole relationship on the surface and everything, and this person on the surface might look really nice to you and appealing, and you might think, oh, this is the guy or the woman that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, so forth and so on. But this card here is warning you, is advising you, really take a look and listen to your higher divine self. So Aries, that's all I have for you today for March 9th. As I end with all of my readings, please give yourself some self-love. Really love on yourself, show yourself self-respect, raise your integrity to the highest level that you know. And by doing that, you will draw that blissful relationship that you want in your life. The one that you're in now is not the one, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries, and until next time, bye-bye.